Hello, hello, we're back. Lisa Fuller here, and if you're watching this, that means you've made it onto this video, and it means that hopefully, fingers crossed, you got your 4 loyal customers just by asking for those favors, product testers, those people in your life. Okay, so we've got a little bit more work to do with the 100's list, and if you didn't get it, that's okay, because we've got some other things we're about to do that I think will push you over the edge into getting those last few customers. Not only that, but even people interested in this business, okay? So I want you to take that 100's list because we have a little bit more work to do. Right now, it's very important that we get a couple dates set on the calendar. So what you are going to do is you are going to get with your upline and you are going to find out from them. Get with them. One of the first things you should be doing is getting on the phone right after this video and saying, okay, I just got done watching the video with Lisa. We need to set my dates. Whether or not you're a party person or not, I don't even call it a party. When you do an It Works appointment, that's what I call them. Everyone needs to have a launching appointment. And the bottom line is we've got to do this in order to teach you, to grow you. And here's the thing is these aren't parties, so we don't need 10 people. We're just looking for a couple. Okay, so what you are going to do is immediately, within this first week of signing, you should be watching these videos within the first 2 days of signing up. Some of you are probably watching them before you even sign. You've just signed, okay? You've already done your 100's list. We are going to start looking at that list a little bit deeper. Hopefully you got those 4 loyal customers, or you've gotten at least a couple to help you get started, and you at least have a box of wraps coming half off, which is amazing for you. Some of you have your free product coming. Now we want to get our practice party done. Within the next day, I need you to get your practice party going. We're going to play the favor card again. I want you to look through your 100's list, and I want you to think who on that list, if you call them up and say, could you do me a favor? I really don't know what I'm doing yet. My sponsor said the best way for me to learn this is to get a couple people together so she can come and present it. Could you stop over tomorrow night for an hour? Now, whether your sponsor lives in a different city or state, that doesn't matter, because they're going to get on Skype with you, they're going to get on Zoom with you, they're going to get on Snapchat, whatever, however they have to do it. They're going to get on something with you, and they're going to do this with you. If they're local, they're going to come to your house. You're going to go to a coffee shop. Within the next 2 days, your practice appointment needs to happen. I want you to concentrate on getting 3-4 people there. 5 if at the most 5. And you're simply just going to ask people for favors. You're going to let them know, look, you don't have to buy anything. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. I just want you to come and I want your opinion. Or you might say, can you just come and do me a favor and be a body? Or whatever you need to do, okay? You're just trying to get 5 people. It's just practice. We're just trying to practice with you. I want your upline to be able to go through the party pad with you. I want your upline to present this to the people that you know the correct way. Because when we're fun and we're new and we're excited, we tend to throw up on people and say too much, or we might not say enough. So we want the proper stuff said, introduced to our friends and family. Again, we can only have one shot with those friends and family until we start making money. So we really want that first shot to count. So before we post on Facebook, which is going to happen by the end of this video, I want you to make sure that you have called some friends and family and asked them if they wouldn't mind stopping over tomorrow or the next day just for 1 hour. You tell them you don't have to buy a thing, it's just for an hour. If you do want to try a wrap or a facial, it's going to be $25, but if you just want to come and listen, that's really what I need you for. Could you just stop over real quick? I want your opinion, I want your advice, I want to even see if I want to do this, whatever you want to say, okay? Get that on the books immediately. Then I want you to get your actual launch, the launch of your business on the books, probably in about 5 days. So 3 to 5 days after your practice party, because what we're going to do at your practice event is at the end of the practice event, your person that signed you up is going to offer the people that came to your practice event a free wrap or facial if they come back to your actual launch, okay? And at the end of this, they won't know what's happening when they first get there, but by the end, they are going to be interested in what we have, and they're going to want to try a product for free. And so we are going to have a deal for them to come back to your launch, and if they bring some people with them, they're going to get discounts. They're going to get free stuff if they do that. So if we do it this way, it's going to be absolutely perfect, okay? For your launch, I want you to go ahead and I want you to start looking at people on your list Who do you know that you think would come? Who do you know you think might be interested? Again, you are going to send out personal invites. You are not going to go make some kind of crazy invite on Facebook and invite all of your friends list, because that's not personal, and you're going to ruin your market of people. You're not going to do it that way. You're also going to see, once we make your first Facebook post, that you're going to have some people comment that will actually come to your actual launch event as well, okay? The third thing we're going to do is you're going to set up an online Facebook wrap party. Okay, your upline is going to help you do this. So don't go do this by yourself. Your upline is going to help you set up this event. We are going to go in and we're going to send personal invites out. Again, we are not going to write the massive, send out a mass email. It's going to be personally inviting people. And we're really only looking for a few people. We don't want to hit everybody up at once, because you're going to be utilizing your 100's list for a really long time. And we want to dig into it slowly and be methodical about it, so that we don't just waste the people that we know. And we don't want anybody feeling sold. We want to really make it personal, because that's what this is about, okay? The last thing I want you to do with your list is I really want you to look through your list, and I want you to think about that steps to success sheet, those 3 spots that you need to fill in to find 3 people to do this with you in step 3. Can you think of anybody on your list that could use the extra income? Can you think of anybody on your list who's done a business like this before and you think might be interested in this one? Can you think of anybody on your list that you would just love to work with? Maybe they have great work ethic. Can you think of anybody on your list that maybe knows a ton of people? You know their influence is huge. They just know a lot of people. I want you to kind of put a star next to their name, or highlight them in a color, or whatever you need to do. But I want you to kind of separate some people like that. And what would be a good idea for you to do? And we're going to get into it in another video on 3-way calls. In fact, I'm not even going to get into it right now. But I want you to highlight those names. We'll go into that in a minute. Right now, okay, so we've got personally asking some friends and family, no more than 5, to come and stop at our house for about an hour to hear this presentation, to watch you practice, to give you their feedback, okay? You're also going to put on the books inviting to your actual launch, which we're going to personally invite people to that as well. You're going to look through your list. Your upline's going to walk you through this and help you through it. You can go find a video on this particular subject, okay? But what we're going to do now is we are going to, now that we've got our 4 customers, okay, we really don't want to put anything out on Facebook till after the practice party, okay? That is usually when I have my new distributor. But this is what I will say. If you went and you got your 4 customers from the last video, and by utilizing your 100's list, go ahead and put your first Facebook post out there. And what I want you to do is be very sincere about this post. I want you to say, I know you've all been wondering what I've been doing, but I'm so excited about my new journey. And I know all of you, no matter what your feelings are, I know that you are good people that will support my new journey. I'm so excited, and here is why I've chosen It Works to partner with and start my own business. And you can say, maybe you try to wrap, maybe you heard an upline story, maybe you heard about one of the products and what it did for somebody, maybe you, whatever that is, okay? You are going to write something sincere, put it on Facebook, and introduce the fact that you have now partnered with It Works Global, or you're thinking about partnering with It Works Global. And the cool part about that is that if you can post a picture, maybe if you've wrapped, a good thing to do would be able to post your before and after pictures, or post your upline's favorite, tell them to send you one of their favorites, corporate approved. Say, this is what one of the main products that I'll be selling does, that I'll be sharing with people does. You'll start to see some people comment below that post if it's introduced the right way. And when you see those people comment, you don't want to answer them right directly on your Facebook page. You want to look at their comments, and the ones that comment things like, tell me more, I want to know, or what is this, you're going to private message them and see if you can't get them to come to your online party, or to your practice party, or to your actual launch, okay? We want to try to get this wrap on them, or we want to get them knowing about these products. Now, with that being said, I want to make sure that each one of you guys are utilizing your upline. You need to make sure that you know somebody in your upline that can do three-way calls with you. The next video is going to discuss those three-way calls, how you do them, and why you're going to do them. I want to make very clear that none of us are expecting you to know what you're doing. You're just getting started and you're just learning, and we're just walking you through this. So in my opinion, your only job is just to be excited. And if that's about one product, and even if you've never tried a product and you're just excited about what's coming, just be excited. But the second that you get someone interested, I want you to use these words. I'm just getting started. I don't want to leave anything out. Would it be okay if we call my upline real quick? Would it be okay if we get in a three-way call with my upline? I don't even like using the word upline. With my friend Lisa, she's been in the business for 5 years. With my friend Sandy, she's been in the business for 4 years. With my friend Julie, she's been in the business a year, and I'm learning too still. So I'd love for her to get on the phone and explain it. You want to utilize your upline for these three-way calls. That way, it's being introduced to people that ask questions the correct way. And I promise you, when you utilize these three-way calls, you have a higher shot of these people being more interested in joining the business. But the best part about it is you're on the three-way call. You're learning and growing and learning what to say. You're learning how to do three-way calls for your future people. So I hope you plug into those. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to go into a couple more things that I think you should be doing. But we're on a right track right now, if we're really doing things the way we've lined them out up to this point. If you haven't had any luck so far, that's okay. We've got videos coming up that are going to teach you how to do things without even utilizing friends and family. So stay tuned for that. Oops. Didn't get off it. Bye, guys.